Northern England, 1975. A region already shaped by hardship and industrial decline is about to be gripped by fear. In the cities of Leeds, Bradford and Manchester, women begin to disappear. Some are found, some are not. The press will give the killer a name. The public will live in terror. And the police will launch one of the largest manhunts in British history. This is the story of the Yorkshire Ripper. Not just the crimes, but the failures, the victims, and the mistakes that allowed a murderer to walk free for years. It is a story of fear in ordinary streets, of voices ignored, and of lives lost long before justice arrived. Peter William Sutcliffe was born in 1946 in Bingley, West Yorkshire. His childhood was marked by tension and instability. His father was strict, authoritarian, and emotionally distant. His mother was deeply religious and anxious. Violence within the home was not uncommon. Silence became routine. At school, Sutcliffe was quiet and withdrawn. He struggled socially and academically. Teachers described him as awkward and easily led. By 15, he left school altogether. He drifted between low-paid jobs, never settling, never standing out. On the surface, he was invisible, but something darker was taking shape beneath that ordinary exterior. In his 20s, Sutcliffe worked as a labourer and later as a gravedigger. It was here that colleagues noticed something unsettling. He showed an unusual fascination with death. He volunteered to handle corpses. He appeared calm, even eager, in situations that disturbed others. Around this time, Sutcliffe began frequenting red light districts. He developed a deep resentment towards sex workers. Later, he would claim he was humiliated and cheated by them, that this anger consumed him. He also claimed something else, that he began hearing voices. Voices he believed came from God. Voices telling him he had a mission, to kill. October 1975, Leeds. 28-year-old Wilma McCann, mother of 4, goes out late at night. She never comes home. At dawn, her body is discovered in a park. She had been attacked from behind, struck with a hammer, then stabbed repeatedly. Police believe the murder is isolated, a tragic but contained crime. They are wrong. This is only the beginning. Over the next year, more women are attacked. January 1976, Emily Jackson, 42, is murdered in Leeds. February 1977, Irene Richardson, 28. April, Patricia Atkinson, 32, in Bradford. Each attack follows the same chilling pattern. A sudden blow to the head, a hammer, then a knife. The killer strikes at night, approaches from behind, disappears without a trace. Fear spreads quietly at first, then loudly. Women begin changing how they live. They stop walking alone, they avoid certain streets, they ask neighbours to walk them home. Mothers escort daughters to shops, friends wait by windows until others arrive safely. The streets feel different after dark, heavier, watched. The press begins to report every detail, every rumour, and then everything changes. July 1977. 16-year-old Jane MacDonald is walking home after buying milk. She is not a sex worker. She is not out late. She is doing something ordinary. She is shot dead. Her murder sends shockwaves across the country. Until now, police have insisted the killer only targets prostitutes. Jane's death proves that belief dangerously wrong. No woman feels safe anymore. The killings continue. John Jordan, 21, murdered in Manchester. Yvonne Pearson, 22, in Bradford. Vera Millward, 40, in Manchester. Helena Ritka, 18, in Huddersfield. Some women survive their attacks. Marcella Claxton is struck so violently her skull fractures. She survives. She gives police a detailed description of her attacker. Her warning is ignored. Other survivors come forward. They describe the same man, the same approach, the same weapon. Their accounts are dismissed. Some are judged, some are blamed, some are not believed. The investigation becomes fixated on one idea, that the killer only targets prostitutes. Anyone who does not fit that narrative is sidelined, and the killer continues. Then comes the hoax. Letters and an audio tape arrive from a man claiming to be the Yorkshire Ripper. He speaks with a northeast accent. He mocks police. He taunts them. Detectives accept it as genuine. Entire lines of inquiry are abandoned. Men with Yorkshire accents are deprioritized. The real killer listens and keeps killing. Peter Sutcliffe is interviewed by police. Once, twice, 9 times. He's questioned, released, questioned again. His vehicle is not searched properly. His garage is never examined. Witness descriptions match him. Survivor sketches resemble him. The dots are never connected. Public anger explodes. Women march through the streets. They demand safety. They demand to be heard. Police advise women to stay indoors at night. The message is clear. Change your life, not the system. Trust in the investigation collapses. The killer remains free. By 1980, the death toll has reached 12. The fear is constant, exhausting. Then, in Sheffield, something unexpected happens. January 2nd, 1981. Police stop a car during a routine check. A prostitute is in the passenger seat. The driver is calm, ordinary. His name is Peter Sutcliffe. Nearby officers discover a hammer and a knife hidden in bushes. This time, he is arrested. During questioning, Sutcliffe speaks quietly. "It's me," he says. "I killed them." After 5 years of terror, the Yorkshire Ripper is caught. Not through brilliance, but through chance. At trial, Sutcliffe claims diminished responsibility. He says voices from God compelled him to kill. Psychiatrists support the diagnosis. The jury does not. He is found guilty of 13 murders and 7 attempted murders. He is sentenced to life imprisonment. Families are left shattered. Children grow up without mothers. Survivors live with lifelong trauma. Years later, official reports confirm what many already knew. The investigation failed. Bias played a role. Assumptions cost lives. Decades later, police issue apologies. They admit victims were treated differently, that some lives were valued less than others. The words come far too late. Peter Sutcliffe dies in prison in 2020. For some, it brings closure. For others, nothing ever will. The Yorkshire Ripper case is more than a crime story. It is a warning about what happens when victims are ignored, when bias overrides evidence, when voices go unheard. The streets may be quieter now, but the lesson remains. Forget it, and history will repeat itself.
If you enjoyed this video, please consider giving it a like. It really helps the channel and tells YouTube to share it with more people. If you're interested in more true crime stories, police investigations, and the cases that changed Britain forever, make sure you're subscribed and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next upload. Thanks for watching.